If you've ever been to the beauty retailer Lush, you've seen all of their amazing handmade cosmetics in store, and by far the most popular product in the store has to be their signature bath bombs. It's like a fizzy tennis ball that turns your tub into a delicious smelling rainbow experience. Well, in today's Style File, we're showing off how to make your own homemade holiday bath bombs, which make the perfect gift for all of your best girlfriends. One of our best girlfriends is here, Studio 5 Beauty and Style contributor Megan Moore. She says it's super easy and really fun to make these at home. Megan and I first are trying to decide if there's enough room for both of us in the kitchen. What do you think? I don't know. We're getting there. No, we're excited to have you in the kitchen, and you do like to be in the kitchen, but this is for a different purpose.
Yeah, this is fun. This is outside of my normal Studio 5 comfort zone,
right?
But it's definitely something that's up my alley, so I'm excited to share it with you.
And I was just telling you during the commercial break, when I heard DIY beauty gifts, I thought, yeah, okay, a sugar scrub, but we are making bath bombs.
Yes, and they are by far my favorite thing to put in the bathtub.
Me too.
But they're expensive, so if you can learn how to do them at home, it's a great way to save money, and it's a great gift.
What is even in a bath bomb?
So basically, the biggest ingredient is going to be baking soda. We're also using Epsom salt, which is what is going to give you the softness, the nourishment, and the water.
And the baking soda will give you the fizz.
And one other thing that will give you the fizz is citric acid, and that's a key ingredient. If you don't have that, you're not going to get the bubbles. And that's going to be something that you find like in your canning aisle, because people use it for, you know, canning tomatoes and that kind of thing.
Right.
So that's where you find it. So yeah, should we go for it?
Let's go for it.
Okay, so what we have here first to start is baking soda, and then we're going to add in our citric acid and our Epsom salt together. So go ahead and dump that in.
And all of the measurements will be provided.
Yeah,
so
I've got all the recipes online. So we'll kind of whisk that together to get all the dry ingredients good. Now the key with these is that it's got to be as dry as possible, but still needs enough moisture to stick together.
Okay.
So we're gonna add our wet ingredients now. So
do we bake these?
We don't bake them. They have to just dry, and they have to have the right amount of moisture.
Okay.
So I have a tiny bit of water here, and then we're gonna add some almond oil to it. Now you can use other oils. Some people like olive oil, even coconut oil, but I like almond because it's sweet smelling.
Is this where you could scent it if you wanted?
Yes, you can add essential oils here. My Epsom salts already have some scent to them. I love the Dr. Teal's because it's got it already. This one's got the honey flavor in it, so it's great. And then we're just gonna add one tiny drop of food coloring because I want mine to look like snowballs, so they're just barely blue.
Just a hint.
Just a
like an Elsa frozen ice blue.
So we're gonna mix that all together. And then we're gonna add it into the dry. Now here's the tricky part. If you just dump water in there, it's gonna fizz, and then your fizz is ruined.
Well, yeah.
Right, so you can't.
That's a dumb moment, of course it would fizz.
So the easiest way I have found to put it in is using a little dropper, and literally just gonna do little drops at a time. You can see as it goes in, it does fizz, so you don't wanna put too much in, because then you're gonna lose.
It would activate it.
Exactly. So
it would activate the agents at work.
Yes.
How does that sound?
Perfect. So you're gonna start to slowly incorporate the liquids, and you don't want too many, and it's gonna start to turn it blue and add a little bit of that oil. So not too much, but we need enough that it's gonna clump together.
And you say, like in cooking, a lot of the recipes you'll find online aren't really adjusted for our Utah altitude.
Exactly. So a lot of the recipes that I found online work better in places that are humid, but here we're already pretty dry. So it took me a little bit of time to find the right one for Utah. So what the recipe I have online is gonna be great for Utah.
Good.
Okay, so we've got that there. It's not quite ready yet, and the best way to add a little bit more moisture without activating it is to spray in some water.
Okay.
So this is what we're doing just to kind of get the texture. You want it to be about the same consistency as fresh brown sugar. So it crumbles, but at the same time it compacts. Does that make sense? So easy, just spray it in and get it going.
You are talking like a cook. You are a woman of many talents. You gave us consistency comparisons.
So you can see that it will start to clump together. If it starts to clump in your whisk, you know that it's getting to that point.
You're getting
so we're gonna start to put them into molds now. And molds you can buy them online, or you can use things like Christmas ornaments. Easter egg, plastic Easter eggs. I have these ones online that are just kind of clear, round ones that snap together.
What did you search online? Bath bomb molds?
Yes.
Really?
Totally. You can buy a ton of them on Etsy or whatever. So you're gonna start to scoop it in, and you really wanna compact it down really well so that it there's no air bubbles. You don't want it to come apart. So we'll fill both sides. Just like this.
This is exciting.
Isn't it fun? And then I always like to do a nice little spray again on both sides so that they stick together.
To seal it.
So you'll close them together.
How much were the little molds?
Not much, just a few dollars. They're really not expensive. So you're gonna put those together.
Can I try one?
Yep, put them together. And then you're gonna wanna let it sit in here for about an hour till it firms up. And then take it out because we need it to dry. So let it dry overnight on a towel. So push it down really well. Perfect. And then you can add a little bit more. And then overnight, let it dry. And when you're all done, they're gonna come out looking like this.
Look at that, cute. Ready to package and gift.
So cute. And I stacked them in like an ornament holder here, but you can package them in brown paper bags, clear cellophane, however you want to.
I'm gonna keep making, we have about 2 minutes. You've got 2 more recipes for us quickly.
Oh, quick. Okay.
Sorry.
So quickly, this is a peppermint soap, salt soap.
Works for me.
Okay, so this is Epsom salt again, baking soda. We're gonna mix that together. Perfect. And then you're gonna wanna add your peppermint essential oils. Okay, so I like to use a lot. Like I go for it, like lots of drops.
Like I want to smell like a peppermint stick.
Yes, for real. Okay, so once that's all mixed together, we're gonna divide it into 2 parts because I want some of it pink and some of it white. Okay. Because I'm making like a little peppermint stick.
Yeah, you're layering. That's adorable.
So then add a few drops of red to turn it pink.
I love peppermint.
Isn't that the best?
Yeah, it smells so yummy.
So we'll mix that all together. It's gonna turn pink, and then you can layer it and put it right into your jar like this one here.
Cute, Megan.
Any size jar you want. It's a great gift and awesome for soaking in the tub.
Smells amazing. I'm still at work over here. One more for us.
Okay, one more. This is another favorite. This is a gingerbread hand and foot scrub. So amazing. So we're gonna go in with some raw sugar. I like raw because it's really coarse and it's gonna be a great exfoliant. Okay. And then I'm also going to mix it with just regular granulated sugar. Okay, the oil that I like for this one is coconut oil. So we're gonna spoon that in there. And then this is where all the yumminess comes from. We've got cinnamon, nutmeg, gingerbread spice, and allspice in there.
All appropriate and safe for the skin.
Yes, and technically edible, although you probably don't want to. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of vanilla in there. And this one, I'm just gonna throw it in my mixer. This is the quickest, easiest way. Blend it all up. Once it's kind of fluffy and whipped, just go ahead and spoon it, and I kind of spoon it into like one of these cute little jars.
Pretty that looks.
Isn't that good? And it's like exfoliating but super hydrating at the same time.
We have turned the kitchen into a beauty lab, and each of these recipes will be posted on your website.
Absolutely, thebeautysnoop.com.
Thank you so much. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, you too.